It still amazes me how many of the people that approach us for our services at Top Notch come to us saying, I have everything, the education, the experience, years in industry, but for some reason something's just not clicking. And, we tell them right away, the one area you need to improve is your business acumen. And a lot of times people are shocked and they don't know exactly what we're talking about. But we decided to create this guide for building business acumen as a toolkit to help professionals and entrepreneurs and leaders make smarter, more strategic business decisions in their businesses and really be able to come across as authentic and helpful and have a level of confidence with the clients that they're working with, believability and accessibility, and being able to really be in touch with what people are saying to them. So the tool that we're using is a training that we put together. Um, it's available to our inner circle, and we're making it available to you as a giveaway to introduce you to the performance that we've seen from other leaders who have used this tool. Business Acumen Toolkit helps you think like a CEO on your path to becoming the CEO. Know your audience, read the room. We've all heard that. And that really resonates here with the acumen to work with people and have them understand what you're communicating to them and what your positioning is, what you bring to the table, what you can do to help them. So, business acumen is the ability to understand and deal with business situations in a manner that is likely to lead to good outcomes. It encompasses and combines everything from financial literacy, emotional and business intelligence, maturity, strategic thinking, market insight, and operational understanding. You have to think about how many people you see running or trying to run businesses and be leaders, lead a team of 10, 12, 100 people, but for some reason that connection is missing. They haven't spent enough time really focusing on their acumen. In the training, we will share with you, sort of a checklist of here's business acumen step by step, things you can be doing to ensure that you are able to really draw people in and push the business that you're trying to run in the direction that you'd like it to go. We certainly think that a lot of opportunity exists for people with building the financial side of understanding of whatever leadership role they're in. Yeah, at the end of the day, whoever owns that business wants to make money, and understanding the financials is a huge part of that. In my roles, I've been fortunate enough to be that financial person and have leaders in the organization continuously coming by my office to say, hey, how can you help me with this? I'm not going to get promoted, or my boss isn't going to recognize me or notice me until I understand the one, two, threes of our P&L or whatever financial statements. That I don't know how to do my budgeting, and I know I need to get that knowledge. And that's certainly true. That knowledge needs to be gained, and it is a huge door opener for someone who's trying to, move to the next level, whether it's a promotion or running their own business. Understanding the other parts of the operation that you might not be responsible for, if you're CTO or sales and marketing, human resources. But at the end of the day, knowing something, a base of knowledge from each of those areas is key to your business acumen and your organizational learner skills. Um, so we really push our clients to understand that. Practice strategic thinking. Think ahead to why. Think ahead to whatever, you're implementing being sustainable and scalable. At the end of the day, ask yourself the question, if I were running this show completely as the CEO or the owner, what would I be focused on and what decision would I make? If you're going to start thinking in the realm of business acumen, you're going to think about the things you used to have in your mindset versus that shift to a business acumen mindset. So if you used to say, and I hear people say this all the time in work environments, that's not my department. That's not going to help the organization move ahead. The strategic and business acumen thinking person is going to say, how does this affect the business overall? That person isn't going to say this, I just do my job, nobody else's. They got to do theirs, I got to do mine. The business minded person says, how does my work drive revenue or reduce costs for the whole organization? Because at the end of the day, the organization needs to be profitable, or if it's a nonprofit, it still needs to achieve the financial goals of a break even, and not be in a situation of not having enough revenue, to operate. And what I hear all the time is status quo. We've always done it this way. We all have run into that, and we know what the challenges are with that sort of mindset. Business acumen would say, is there a more strategic, sustainable, and scalable approach? So, business acumen is sometimes very natural. I work with clients all the time. I, think that in my early days of starting out in a career, I felt like I had a lot of natural acumen. Um, but what I learned along the way was supervising large teams and interacting with people that I wanted to promote and, focused on their development is that acumen can be learned. It is something that, um, someone can set their mind to and learn it, and start to, really gain those attributes. And a lot of times, if they're working with a good mentor or coach, it's something they can really achieve very quickly. So, this is our micro training on business acumen. I hope it's helpful. We do have a full training, 1 hour training session on this, that is self paced. But we're always available to provide our one on one coaching services to really help leaders that want to grow and grow quickly. So we'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you from Top Notch.